Welcome to this week's episode of Operation Support Local. I'm your host, Derek Fage, and I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to get back to watching live sports here at TD Place. I'm so looking forward, especially to our Ottawa 67s returning to play. Should be another exciting season. And I have another exciting show for you this week. We're going to talk about so many different things, and we're going to start off with a great story where Darlene Collin's family business, like so many other businesses, has been impacted by the pandemic, and she had to shut down completely. However, that gave her an opportunity to use her skills in marketing and web design to help her local community. What she decided to do was absolutely amazing, and this became the birth of My Local Markets.
I say, let the farmers farm because they were busy, they were working, and they didn't have their foreign workers in that were helping them, and they just got slammed. They didn't have online access, they didn't have online websites. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to pick a few people and I'm going to build a website for them. That's what I'm going to do with this time off. And then I was like, I'm never going to be able to help anybody doing that. And that's when I was like, I'm going to build one website and I'm going to sell all of their things for them. So there'll be no risk for them. They won't have to pay me to do the work because I will list the items and sell them myself, and I'll just let them farm and I'll sell. And we thought it was going to be a very temporary thing. It was my daughters and my husband and my son, and we were like, okay, we're going to do this. We'll do these deliveries. This is how we're going to help people and keep busy while this is going on. And our first week, we got 22 orders, and that was April. So the website was live April 17th. That week, we got 22 orders. The following week, it was 80, and it just climbed very, very rapidly. You almost want to say it's like a local Amazon a little bit. You just go on and you search for the items that you're looking for. They're identified by vendor as well as by products. So say local vegetables or bakery or gifts and these types of things. You add to cart and you check out. And that's it. So everything goes into one cart. And that was really important. I did try to help out some of the farmers markets in getting online. And being that they're a nonprofit, they could not amalgamate all the money into one spot, which becomes a deterrent for a customer. Because then you're buying a cucumber from this person, a bar of soap from this person, and you're checking out 3 or 4 times through the process, which doesn't make it very easy. So we wanted it to be as easy as possible. Put everything in one cart, check out, choose curbside or delivery, and have the products delivered. We're just over 80 vendors right now. Sheena's got a working list. It's really about how quickly we can get them on and how quickly we can get their products on board. But we're going to keep growing. We don't exclude anybody. So you might find, 17 different versions of bath bombs because really this is about being as collaborative as possible and including everybody and just helping them get their brand out into the market in another avenue. So today we have 5 drivers coming, and we've split the orders over 2 days. We a little bit less for today because you guys were coming, but they will come and they pick up their orders, usually about 14, 15 orders per driver. And these are the drivers. Several of them used to be my technicians for our fire protection company. One has been with me for over 10 years, so we've been able to hire some of them back, at least on a part-time basis right now, which has been wonderful. And they pull up in half-an-hour intervals and get their orders loaded into the vehicle and off they go. Even vendors who've had delivery up until this date have started opting for curbside because they just really want to chat and say hello and come pick up their items. So we do curbside from both our Nepean location and this location. We're on the Kemptville campus. So North Grenville purchased this from Guelph University, I can't tell you how many years ago, but several years ago. So there's many different people that have rented out different space. There's still tons of vacant space here on campus, but it's beautiful grounds and trails. We are now going to be opening on Friday afternoons, every Friday afternoon. We're looking at opening on Saturdays also, but we get some bikers come by that are using the trails, and they give a little knock on the window because the door is closed, and Kara will open it up and say, well, this is what I have right now in terms of fresh produce, and anything that's on the shelf can go because we order weekly from our vendors. As long as people want it, absolutely, but I think that will keep changing as the need happens. I mean, I want to keep supporting our small local businesses. I want to keep trying to share their stories and talk about their brands and get their product out and let the makers make and I'll sell.